Cryptocom chain generally explicitly truly is a fundamentally beautiful essentially decentralized open source blockchain, very the most part shipped off by Cryptocom Association, that for the most part sort of has some mastery in trading and money related organizations, in an unpretentious manner, in a kind of enormous manner in every practical sense, in opposition to prevalent thinking. Cryptocom chain especially is only one of the game plan of plans made by Cryptocom, extremely in spite of mainstream thinking. Amazingly, the target of the association is to really speed up crypto gathering, as it tends to extended pretty genuinely individual control over reserves, fundamentally genuinely individual data revealed on the web, and protection of truly individual person. Crow blockchain, for the most part, was made in 2018 to control Cryptocom, extremely versatile portions application CryptoPay. But the stage explicitly especially generally went on the mainnet simply on WOC 21 2021. In a by and large in every way that really matters significant way, especially in spite of prevalent thinking which in a real sense is very huge. Later on it will in like manner drive various consequences of the association in an unobtrusive manner, which sort of is very critical in an unpretentious manner. The stage tends to Cryptocom organization's idea of bringing crypto into every wallet in a very extremely quite huge manner, which basically really is genuinely critical in a truly significant manner. The essential goal of the Crow stage, commonly fundamentally sort of, is to offer utility to the clients of the crypto in a real sense, generally pay application really, as opposed to prevalent thinking which in every practical sense is very huge. It entirely is constrained by the sort of very neighborhood Crow token sort of in opposition to mainstream thinking. Or so they thought. The holders of the asset can stake it on the stage to actually fundamentally secure charges for taking care of trades. On the association, which basically is very huge in an unobtrusive manner, Crow most certainly beautiful token, very all plans and purposes especially is moreover used as an issue of trade portions on Cryptocom chain, which certainly is very critical. Amazingly, the clients of the portion application moreover, especially actually by and large outfit to 20 cashback whenever they generally explicitly pay in Crow, and up to 10 for circulated trades, and buying essentially genuinely present cards, which generally in a real sense is very critical in an unpretentious manner. The stage right now essentially has in commonly actually fundamentally overabundance of 10 million clients, and in a real sense, generally is accessible in 90 countries, most certainly lovely truly, in spite of prevalent thinking, which all things considered in a real sense, is genuinely huge, most certainly as opposed to mainstream thinking, to sort of essentially show up at the goal of entirely overall gathering. The association continually manages finding and developing new use cases for Crow and blockchain, which truly is genuinely huge, which fundamentally is very critical, which for the most part is genuinely critical. Cryptocom Association quite was spread out in 2016 by sort of most certainly genuinely clean finance manager Chris Marsalek, truly kind of genuinely Brazilian fashioner Rafael Milo, developer Gary Orr, and specialist Bobby Ba. Cryptocom explicitly by and large live value diagram. Crow started the year trading for 0059 and showed going against messages in a for the most part especially significant manner in an unobtrusive way. The truly essential multi-day stretch of the year, the kind of truly token especially basically for the most part was negative at this point. The example started to vary in every practical sense, turn upwards, or so they entirely explicitly thought in a significant manner, in an unpretentious way by the beginning of February. The worth started to in every practical sense explicitly become and a while later take off to 0.14 toward the month's end, sort of in opposition to prevalent thinking, which really is very critical. Disregarding that, Crow cold for the most part basically keep the value at a comparative level and started to fundamentally truly follow the market cure or so they in every practical sense all things considered thought for several days, the expense especially in every practical sense, was declining anyway by then basically explicitly essentially continued to ascend in a fundamentally kind of significant manner, amazingly in a significant manner, till the completion of April the market essentially stayed bullish, and Crow for the most part, was traded someplace in the scope of 024 and 020, in an unobtrusive manner in a very significant way in a significant manner after April 17 the emblematic in a real sense, lost its circumstance then all things considered tumbled to 016 promptly recovered anyway essentially lost in a real sense generally near portion of its worth, and all along of May work mid-August super was trading someplace in the scope of 012 and 016 which especially is very huge close to the beginning of September the worth started to in every way that really matters in a real sense, grow again till it certainly generally sort of shown up at an unmatched very of in every practical sense high of 0798 on November 21 attracting piles of thought in an unpretentious way fundamentally especially in spite of mainstream thinking at the hour of dispersing the expense in a real sense, was especially fundamentally genuinely consistent with the bullish bearing. Or so they entirely thought in a sort of genuinely significant manner in a huge manner. Crow esteem estimate in every practical sense explicitly is very lovely truly confident as experts most certainly quite guess that a coin's decently most certainly worth ought to buy. And large turn out to be further which sort of is genuinely critical in an unpretentious manner by, and large as opposed to prevalent thinking all the while the Crow practical for the most part shows that the cash basically truly is overbought at the moment Crypticum specialized examination disregarding the way that 100 exact quite concentrated assessment for Cryptocum cryptographic cash especially in every practical sense certainly isn't exactly possible on this remarkable reasonably exceptionally specific assessment contraption by TradingView you can for the most part see the consistent gathered Crow exchange rating for pick time span or so they in every way that really matters by and large thought in a sort of huge manner in spite of prevalent thinking the summary for Croust relies upon the most entirely renowned actually fundamentally particular pointers moving midpoints oscillators and pivots Crypticum value expectation under we essentially in a real sense have fundamentally accumulated the most by and large all things considered certainly strong expense projections for Cryptocum Crow from truly popular gauge stages which basically is genuinely huge in an unpretentious manner or so they thought Cryptocum value forecast for 2022. As of Cryptocum cost assumptions for the rest of 2022 they were actually especially are divergent feelings in a kind of for the most part commonly significant way in a significant manner exceptionally as opposed to mainstream thinking Tradingpist expects a rise towards 0.157867 and prediction resonations with 0.53 constantlys and extremely in every practical sense in spite of mainstream thinking by and large as opposed to mainstream thinking very a sub